Hello everybody, my name is Emily Fox and today I bring you The Sims 4. Now I have decided to recreate everything, and I do mean everything, except I didn't touch San Myshuno and I didn't touch Granite Falls either, but everything else I have made over. Now this probably took me about 2 to 3 weeks to do, just because I went on and off. Sometimes I had inspiration to build a home and other times I didn't, so it kind of expanded into a long-lasting few weeks. But anyways, this is Willow Creek, where you start out in, and as you can see, like, all of these places are marked as green. Now this is what you're going to see anyways. So if you want to unplay them, you just hit one of the houses, any house, it doesn't matter, anything with the green plumb bob on the top. You go to the bottom right, you click the 3 dots, hit over to manage households, and you unclick that green little plumb bob you see next to transfer sims. And that's it, and they're counted as unplayed. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And they will roam the world, they will like build their skills, level up in careers, so on and so forth. And if you have MC Command Center, it's even better, because then they will get married, have kids, yada yada. So I recreated like every single one of these. All of these people that I have in here are people that I have made personally, and except there will be a few EA townies that I have made over. All the EA townies, except in Brimstone Bay, have been remodeled. So this is the Goth family. You probably, here, I'll show you. Okay, this is the Goth family that I have made over. They basically look the same, I think, but a little different. I made them look more refined instead of like all crazy looking. And I did not touch Creekside Smooth Bar and the museum. I did do the gym as well as the library. So now let's move over to Oasis Springs. Now this is the Mediterranean homes that I have built, which is a lot of them. There's over here, my inspiration was trailers, so I made a couple trailer park people, and I don't know, they all look the same anyways, but and different personalities. This is actually Johnny Zest that I have made over, so he looks like that now. I made over the land grabs. They do pretty much look the same, especially Jeffrey. Their son does look a little bit cuter than what he looked like before. And then these homes over here, I didn't really touch. I just added people into them because they look fine just the way they are. And this one right here, it's a modern home. And the thing is with that is that I don't like building Mediterranean style homes or Spanish style homes, just any of those. So I just plopped down one of my modern builds that I have made. Same with over here in the Span family. Now I renovated the bar as well as the lounge, and then I remade Burners and Builders. I put it as a Reno, but it's a completely different build. And over here, the restaurant, which is just like a small little restaurant that I have made, it's real small. And the park I have completely changed. So now we're going to move on to New Crest. New Crest. I built every single one of these homes. Every single one of them. None of these are EA at all. Not even the people. So, like, I have many different people. Now, these two right here, let me tell you, every single world has a starter home. Has 1 or 2 starter homes involved. And they're most likely going to be like these little lots over here, because these two are definitely starters, definitely. So now, these houses over here are obviously, you're going to need to splurge a little bit. But I have created a pool, a diner, and so on and so forth. And also a cute little cafe. And I am absolutely terrible with naming things. So this is called the Asphalt Cafe. So let's move on to Magnolia Promenade. I don't know, is it promenade or promenade? I don't think it really matters. So right here used to be a retail store. It was like a giant retail store, and I'm like, you know what? It needs another restaurant. This is the only fancy restaurant that I have in any of the worlds. It is the most fancy one. It's where you're gonna have to splurge a little bit, I believe, because it's the experimental dishes. Over here in Kobe Specials, that is a brunch style restaurant. And then I have Maria's Bridal, which is owned by Maria Garcia, who lives in Willow Creek. And I did that because I wanted to have the mannequins dress up in wedding attire. And I also have over here JF and S Clothers, which is actually EA made this. I just changed the outside colors to it, and that's all I changed from there. So we're going to head into Wittenberg, and this is the Tudor-styled medieval homes that I have created. Now, every single lot, like community lot, all I did was change it a little bit. Only a few tweaks here and there, but they're all made by EA. And except for this Old Quarter Inn, I kept the name, but I completely changed what the outside and inside looks like. And the Narwhal Arms as well is the same way. And for the ancient ruins, you can have a wedding there. It's very, very simple, but it's a cute little wedding you can have. And I did not change this Fires, I think? I want to keep saying fries, but they're fires. But anyways, I did change them up a little bit. And like this one right here, she was supposed to be a teenager, I think, and she did not look like a teenager whatsoever. And I think the other one on the far left is supposed to look like one too, but they didn't. So I made them kind of look more youthful. And then let me see. I believe, yes, the I can't say that at all. But I did change the way they look as well. And little Miss Sophia over here on the far left is also supposed to be a teenager, but she did not look like a teenager, so I changed her. And the rest of them are all a little bit changed as well. The Villarreal family, I have changed. Now Max, I didn't really change too much. He was pretty much good the way he is. And the other family members I changed not too drastically. And let me see. And that's all of the family members that I just remodeled. And everybody else is different. Like made by me, and most of them are aliens because I decided, you know what, we need a little bit of an alien world. San Myshuno, I did not change at all. As you can see, everything's the same. And now we're going to go over to Forgotten Hollow. I have created only 2 of these homes, which is the Giles and as well as the Michelsons. And I just wanted to say, I think pretty much all 3 of these vampires are criminals. They're evil. And none of these houses are starters. So actually I was wrong in the previous one, is that none of these, this world doesn't have a starter home. You can obviously bulldoze any of these homes, it doesn't matter, and you can change it into a starter. Now for this Colazzo family, these 2 vampires are married. They live in this home that was anti-vampire. There was so much garlic. I had to try to find all of them and just delete them. And that's basically all I did in that house, was delete all the garlic. Now, the Vittor family, I did change up them a little bit. Lilith and Caleb. Caleb basically looks exactly the same. I don't think I really changed much on him anyways. Lilith, I did change quite a bit. And same with Strahd, this guy right here, Vlad. I changed him because his outfit for like sleepwear and swimwear and athletic wear was all what he's wearing now. Why would you want to work out in that, or swim in it, or even sleep in it? That's weird. Okay, now we're going into Brimstone Bay. This one I didn't really change much into it because I'm not very good at building like a ranch style country home at all. I did this one right here, this Bailey starter home. It is a starter home, I will tell you that. And then I have all these people. I did not change anybody in this at all. Like, I didn't remake any of the people, so they're all the same. And I didn't change the museum. I only changed a few things for the bar. Like, I think I changed just the overall like siding and stuff on it. And then Club Calico, all I changed was the roofing. And over here is a seafood restaurant called Tail's End. Then I replaced the hospital here with olives, which I have made. It's still pretty big. You can obviously own it. It's runnable. Like, I've tested every single house in this game. Every single house I made, I tested it out. And this is Pepperstone Park. I remodeled it. Well, I changed it. I recreated it to make it look more simple and fresh, because oh my goodness, when I went into that, all the terrain paint was all over the place. And I did leave an empty spot here as well. I did not change Granite Park at all. So that is the end of my tour for right now. If you would like to see me like separate like Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, all the worlds, and just focus on one world and show you like each of these houses and the buildings over here that I made and the people, please let me know and I will show you. I appreciate you watching this video, and if you watched it till the end, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.